Hi lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this creamy egusi soup. As you can see, it's very thick and creamy. So these are my ingredients. I'm going to show you how I made all these ingredients. Number one here is my melon, which is the cocoa egusi. I've grinded it in powdery form. Here is my stock fish. I'm going to be washing it. Then here is my onion. I'm going to chop it. Then here now is my stock cubes and seasonings, which is thyme and soup seasoning. So here I have my salt. Then I have my crayfish. I'm going to be pounding it too. Then here is my bitter leaf. I bought it from the market like that. Then here is my locust bean and here is my pepper. Then here is my dry fish. Then here is my cocoyam. I'm going to use that thickener. Then here is my palm oil. Then I'm going to be using chicken for protein. So first thing I will do is to wash my cocoyam, then boil it so it will cook and done. That is, it will be soft. You add water to it to the level of the cocoyam, then you cook it. Then as my cocoyam is cooking, I will wash my bitter leaf. Since I'm not the one that washed it, so because of trust issue, you have to wash it again. After washing again, you have to parboil it to remove anything that you don't know. And again, if it's too bitter, if you parboil it, the bitterness will reduce. So here I'm going to cook it for some minutes. Then now I'll start with washing my chicken. You have to wash it very well. I'll wash it twice then the second one I also wash with salt. Remove all the dirt. Then here I'm showing you when I'm washing with salt. After washing with salt, I'll set it aside. Then here I'm going to wash my stock fish. Remove the sticks and rubber rings that came with it from the market and wash it very well. The second one I also wash it with salt again. So this is me here showing you when I'm washing the second time with salt. So I'm going to chop my onions into the sizes I want. You can chop it in any size you want. So here I was chopping the onions. So when I'm done chopping the onions, I'll set it aside. Select my crayfish, let sand and stones out of it. Then I'm going to be blending it. So I've blended my crayfish. I'll set that aside. Then the next thing, I'll blend my locust bean, which is ube. After blending, I'll set that aside. Then I'm going to be washing my pepper. Then after washing my pepper, I'm going to also blend it. Then after blending my pepper, I'll also set my pepper aside. Then here now I'm going to wash this my dry fish. After washing it, I'm going to soak it in water with salt so that I can be able to open it easily and remove the bones. So I'm going to soak it for a few minutes inside this water. So now our bitter leaf have been boiling for some minutes now. So now I'm going to pour it out. When you are pouring it out, you have to be careful because there's normally sand under the pot. So I'm going to make it to cool and wash it out of the water, then set it aside. Then I'll start with boiling my chicken. Steaming my chicken. Pour my chicken inside the pot. Then add my stock fish. Then I'll season it I'll add all my seasonings into it. So I've added my thyme, then this is stock cube, the next one is salt. You just add salt to taste. The next thing, add my chopped onions. I will stir it very well, then I'll cover and allow to cook until chicken is almost soft. Then here now my cocoyam is done, it's already soft. Then I'll pour it out, then peel the back. After peeling the back, like I'm doing, this is how it looks after peeling the back. So I'm going to pound it in a mortar. So you pound it to be very soft. So when it's almost done, you add palm oil. It will also help the slime to reduce, so that it can allow for easy pounding. So here I'm done pounding. I'll set it aside. So I'm just going to mix with my egusi with a little cold water. Then I'm going to turn it until it starts drawing. Then as it's drawing like this, I'm going to boil it separately. So I'm going to put this pot on fire now, add water, and allow the water to boil. So here now I'm removing the bones from my dry fish. The dry fish I soaked. I'm removing bone from it. Then here now, the water for my egusi have boiled. So what I'm just going to do is to scoop my egusi inside lumps like this. Then after scooping it inside, I will cover and allow it to boil for some minutes. So here now, our chicken and stockfish have been boiling. It's almost ready. So I'm going to be adding my blended pepper. Then I'll stir. Then add my dry fish that I've washed. Then add water. So after adding water, I will also stir that. You can see. So I'll add the blended cocoyam in lumps, and just like this. Then I'll add oil. I was generous with the oil because I want the color to be very nice. So I'll turn it like this. I will cover it to boil so that the coconut will melt inside. So here I'm going to flip the egusi I'm cooking, because I'm using a very small water, so that the other side will cook too. So here I'm adding my locust bean, which is okpei. Then I'll stir. After stirring, I will add stock cube to it. You can see here now the cocoyam have melted. You can see the soup now is even. You can see it has melted. So here now the egusi is ready. I'm going to pieces it in the sizes I want. Some people like it big lumps, while some like tiny lumps. I like mine tiny. So after piecing it, I'm going to pour it into my soup. So here now I'm pouring them into my soup. Then after pouring, I'm going to stir it very well. So here I'm pouring my bitter leaf. Then add my favorite soup spice. Then I'm going to stir. By this time the soup is ready. You can see how creamy it is. It is binded together. The cocoyam serves as a thickener. It thickened the soup, made it to to be very binded together, just like this. And your egusi soup is ready. I'm going to be showing you different recipes of cooking the egusi soup. So this is number one recipe, and the last thing that I normally pour in this kind of method is crayfish. So after pouring my crayfish, it boils for a bit and the soup is ready. So here I'm serving it. So if you like this recipe, subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Follow for more updates.